question. She said, my friend further says you could have used that $2 million grant to tell them why kids are acquiring diabetes at such a young age. Duh, high carbs. She was saying that Laura, could have used that $2 million grant. She said, I don't want anyone telling me what to eat. $2 million blown on this one-sided study. And if you notice, 90% of the food on the trays are very high carbs. The study is to find out why so many are acquiring diabetes. In one video my friend saw, she said the kids were eating Spanish rice, 41 carbs, cheesy enchiladas, 18 carbs, fat-free chocolate milk, 4 carbs, pineapple and syrup, 32 carbs, apple, 25 carbs. Total carbs in this lunch, 120. That's my point.
Wow.
The kids should not be eating more than 30 to 35 carbs a day, and in their lunch they were served 120, and the kid's going to eat it because it's plunked in front of them. And she said, what makes me mad is that they are all about calories and low fat. She said, I've learned from you, my dear Laura, that for me, you and others just like us, carbs are what to count. The only thing that really count. Anyway, also, she also read that parents should be fined for overweight children. She said,
it's not my opinion.
I know, but I just wanted to kind of get that in because it was a $2 million grant on something that they could have done with their eyeballs.
Sure.
They didn't need to do this whole thing.
If I may comment real quick,
Yes,
120
please.
grams for lunch
Yes.
of carbs?
Yes.
That's a diabetic killer.
And the kid is going to be sleeping within an hour. And that's the test.
Easily. I had no idea it was 120 grams of carbs for lunch.
Right there.
At a school lunch.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But if you take away these Spanish rice and these enchiladas and replace it, the kids may complain, but they're not going to go hungry because if I'm hungry, I'm going to eat what's on my plate.
But you got to educate them more. We have to step further and educate them more. And the kids who are a little bit heavier need to know that they can't eat certain things. Is that all we have to say on this right now?
Well, in defense of the lunch ladies, it comes in Chicago. We have nutritionists who set up the lunch. We get monthly menus, so we know a month ahead of time. And they do have an alternative. They'll have one breakfast, and then they'll have an alternate breakfast. And then they'll have, in fact, this year our school brought in the salad bar. But here again, you probably look at the salad bar, and it looks healthy, but not to all kids.
Not to all kids, that's
But
right.
we can't blame the lunch ladies. We got to blame the
people
the
who,
department,
of the
nutrition
department
who sets up.
We need to get educated.
Yeah, we do.
It all starts
That's
and
where I
ends with
come
education.
in. That's where I come in. You're listening to the Laura Dion-Jones Show on WRMN 1410 AM, and I'm going to switch gears yet again, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about what a friend told me about Southern wives.
Oh boy.
Story time.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Yeah.
3 friends married women from different parts of the country. The first man married a woman from Wisconsin. He told her that she was to do the dishes and house cleaning. It took a couple of days, but on the 3rd day, he came home to see a clean house and dishes washed and put away. The second man married a woman from Elgin. He gave his wife orders that she was to do all the cleaning, dishes, and the cooking. The first day, he didn't see any results. But the next day, he saw it was better. By the 3rd day, he saw his house was clean, the dishes were done, and there was a huge dinner on the table. The third man married a girl from the South. He ordered her to keep the house clean, dishes washed, lawn mowed, laundry washed, and hot meals on the table for every meal. He said the first day he didn't see anything. The second day he didn't see anything. But by the 3rd day, some of the swelling had gone down and he could see a little out of his left eye. And his arm was healed enough that he could fix himself a sandwich and load the dishwasher. He still has some difficulty when he, can I say it?
I don't know what you're going to say.
The P word.
When he mows.
When he mows. He still has some difficulty when he
goes to the bathroom.
Goes to the bathroom.
Okay.
And on that note,
Was that the punchline?
that was the punchline. But I can't say the P word, so
All right.
when he
well,
pees. And
you
on
set it
that
up
note,
well.
we'd like to thank everyone for being with us today. Jeff, Mike, Valerie, the Swan, and thanks to our very special guest, Karen Vincent-Jones, better known as Couponless Karen, the savviest shopper I know. Thank you and your kids for coming into the studio today to talk with us on the Laura Dion-Jones.
Did you know in Elgin we have a famous Karen Jones? Are you K-A-R-E-N, Jones?
I am.
We have a K-A-R-I-N, you know.
When she won an award, I thought, right.
She's the best Karen.
Yes.
Well, that's all right. I'm just telling you, the other Karen Jones. I was
Yes.
just trying to tie it in regionally, make it the Elgin housewife.
I do have enough material here to go 3 minutes.
I guess, but this is why Howard Stern you wouldn't win. Karen Jones is here right now, so it works.
Okay, you're right. And of course, thank you to all of our loyal listeners. So please tune in to find out what's shaking here on the Laura Dion-Jones Show. every Wednesday afternoon on WRMN 1410 AM from 3 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we hope it's always something that you'll find interesting, motivational, entertaining, surprising, and fun. And next week on June 22nd, Jackie Marchese DeMarco and Marie Newman, authors of a brand new book on solutions for bullying, believe it or not, when your child's being bullied, real solutions for parents, educators, and other professionals. And as I said before, these gals lived it. Marie Newman and Jackie DeMarco are incredible with their story and what they have to tell us, and that overweight children are being bullied at alarming rates. And it's a don't miss show, actually, and Lord knows who else is going to show up on the Dora Dion-Jones show. So sometimes it's a surprise even to me, but trust me, you won't want to miss this or any of our upcoming shows. And so please tune in and tell all your friends, and read my weekly blog on elgin.bocajump.com. And by the way, what's your dream life? Can you answer that question for us next week? What's your dream life?
Okay.
Call in and tell us what your dream life looks like. Thanks, Dr. Claire. Thanks, Knobhounds. Thanks again, Casey, for making this show possible. Every day is a new beginning. Thanks for listening. Who are we rooting for now? Don't forget Thunder on the Fox this weekend. Gates open at 10 on Saturday and Sunday. Diva here is getting a ride in one of the race boats, as you heard, on Friday between 10 and noon, and so is Mikey. Stop down by the river. And happy Father's Day to all y'all, and Semper Fi. See you next Wednesday.